Okay, so now we're back. We're finally at the end of this particular section in 4.6, where we're going to talk about single responsibilities. Let's get into it. 4.6, a single responsibility principle. Let's go to the curriculum. As we wrap up our whirlwind tour of classes, we want you to think a bit about how to go about building good classes. Doing so is more of an art than a science, and it will take you lots of practice and time. However, there are a few rules that we pointed out to help you guide you. Here's one more. This is inside of Wikipedia. If you click on the link and go to Wikipedia, the Single Responsibility Principle states that every module or class shall have responsibility over a single part of the functionality provided by the software, and that responsibility should be entirely encapsulated by the class. It isn't always clear what responsibilities over a single part of the functionality means. However, it is often very clear what it doesn't mean. For example, we wouldn't think of adding functionality to the student class that tracked all of the data from each of the student classes, such as catalog number, instructor, and so on. Those are clearly different areas of responsibility. One way to interpret the single responsibility principle is to say that classes should be small. As you go forth and create classes, the main thing to keep in mind is that your skill and judgment in creating Java classes will improve over time. The best way to improve is to write lots of code, ask lots of questions, and continue learning. If you are interested in learning more about single responsibility principle, you can check out the entry on Wikipedia. Okay, so now we're finally at the end of this section, and now you can go back and go over each section and take your time. Again, remember, you have to practice. You have to write the code. This is why I opened up the IntelliJ. Continue to write code. You're not going to learn this stuff by just reading it. You have to put it into practice. So we made it to the end. Now go back and study it, and then go into the exercise so you can go back and check your references. And, we finished with this chapter. So I'll see you in the next chapter. And remember, the more you practice, the more you improve. Take care.